change how decisions are made by the persons in power. So influence is often invisible, and it's harder to measure, and it's even harder to remove. Protection reveals power. Have you ever been in a meeting and someone had made a mistake, but their mistake was seen as a learning curve for everyone? Whereas other people may make a mistake and it's a risk, and now you have to be micromanaged. So protection reveals power. Who is protected shows you who has influence and power. So titles are visible, power is not. Authority is formal, but power is relational. Who is protected? Who is under the wing? How power flows. You can see how the power flows in your organization by looking at who's the protection, familiarity, emotional safety, unspoken loyalty. Watch who makes mistakes without consequences and who can speak plainly without repercussion. So are you in this category? Do you need to get in this category? Can you think offhand right now someone who is in this category? When you mistake your authority or your position, your role for power, you send effort in the wrong direction. So you could be putting in your life work, your finite time, your energy into a situation that is not going to elevate you in the long run. So when you see power clearly, you stop explaining yourself to people who cannot move the system anyway. Ooh. That brings you back to something we spoke about earlier, which is about winning the war and not the battles. You don't need to have conversations and explain yourself to people who have no power and cannot move the system. It's not saying that you're being disrespectful, but you have to preserve your words, preserve your input, so that when you do speak, it has more power. Okay? This is not manipulation.